HXG and TV. According to a recent report by McKinsey and Company, 13% of the world's GDP is construction-related spending. But the sector's annual productivity growth has only increased 1% over the past 20 years. Here to talk about digital trends that are looking to lead to higher productivity gains is Andrew Bowles, Director of European Sales for HXG and Smart Build. Andy, thank you so much for being here with us today. Yes, okay, so we'll just get started. Andy, what are some of the issues that you think that the industry is facing when it comes to trying to improve productivity and the flat line?
So I think, Beth, it's important to acknowledge that the construction industry is actually somewhat different from other industry sectors that it's compared to, rather unfairly, in my opinion, such as manufacturing. So the construction industry and projects have to face some very unique challenges that make driving productivity growth somewhat challenging, to put it that way. Take, for example, the need to move plant, material, labour constantly, having to coordinate different trades working in the same overlapping workspace, having to contend with changeable weather conditions. All of those uncontrollable variables make this a lot harder. So with the best will in the world, often there's a misalignment between the planning of the work in the office and the execution of that work on the construction site. And throw into the mix things like adversarial contracting, high degrees of regulation, bespoke client requirements, and the industry's, frankly, conservative approach to adopting new technology. A one-size-fits-all solution to the productivity puzzle is not there today.
Yeah, for sure. So globally, some countries have begun to make gains in productivity, but studies seem to suggest that it's not going to close the gap. What are some areas that the industry could use to innovate and make more gains?
So I think the degree of innovation is going to very much depend on where a particular contractor is on their digital journey. So for contractors that are, say, less mature on that journey, they can make some very quick wins in terms of driving productivity. So simply by taking their best practice construction work practices and digitising those and pushing that work out to the field using work packaging techniques, allowing people to use mobile devices in the field to capture issues and non-conformances, push that back to the office, that's where they can make some very quick easy wins. For the more mature contractor that may have embraced 3D BIM, 4D BIM for many years and have already taken BIM to the field, then they can start layering on the fifth dimension of BIM, which is cost, and using techniques such as earned value management to constantly analyse actual cost and actual progress against the baseline plan. Using that newly gained insight, they can then make course corrections to keep projects on track. And furthermore, if you consider the growing number of contractors that are turning to machine control and automation, they're using tools like robotic total stations to facilitate the faster setting out and laying out the construction site. And we're also seeing an increased use of reality capture devices such as laser scanning to take scans and get live progress updates from the field.
Andy, tell me what adopting digital practices does to help both improve the planning and execution phases of a project.
Sure. So ultimately, Beth, it's going to help align the two. So the misalignment I talked about earlier, that's going to become closer aligned. So by intelligently linking cost and schedule information to a 3D model during the planning phase of a project, and then monitoring actual costs and actual progress during the execution phase of a project, it's going to drive productivity both on the site and also in the back office. And ultimately what we're looking to do is reduce the amount of time spent on non-value adding activities, repurpose those time savings into work that's actually going to benefit the job site. So it could be proactive quality and health and safety management, for example.
So fun.
construction industry embraces technology innovation to address workforce challenges. Augmented reality solutions from SRI International have the potential to transform job site operations for construction inspectors by saving time, cutting costs, and improving safety with intuitive equipment and connected intelligence. Conventionally, the inspection process is done manually, often requiring more than one person, and can take a long time to document and circulate the information to others. SRI's computer-aided system can accurately track user location as they move around a large job site. With instant access to an intuitively searchable digitized database, an inspector is able to accurately align and compare what is being built against the building information model. Manual measurement processes become automated and more accurate. Capturing and documenting data become less time-consuming. The inspector can snap photos on demand or add and retrieve virtual notes that stick to a location, which can be shared across multiple devices. Problem areas become easier to recognize, and serious concerns can be identified and shared instantly with those who can immediately respond, preempting major structural errors and costly build time. Information, including important inspection notes, design safety reports, and even contractor reviews, are stored and can be recalled for use in the planning of future projects. SRI's vision technology can change the landscape for construction inspection by providing efficiency and higher accuracy while saving time and money.
Modular construction is